Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Factory Town playthrough. In our last episode, we got going with trains, and those are pretty awesome. Carrying our mana shards and coal over to make mana crystals and mana bricks currently. And so we've got plenty of mana bricks already. And the next thing I want to look at is probably moving this. My veggie stew is a bit in the way. And so I could easily move that somewhere. I mean, I've got all sorts of area up here. I think I wanted to move my farming stuff up here. Because none of this doesn't have farming anyway. And so I'd like to make a farming district. And I can easily make it on this plateau up here. So that'll be the long-term goal. Maybe we'll actually start with just copying this. So copy. You know, I should have that as one of my hotbar things. I never use the well button here. In fact, I never use crates either. So I'll just push over that. Okay, so we want to copy this. And then we want that to be... I don't know, we'll have to figure this out at some point, how we space all this out, but for now we'll just do that. And then it does actually need to be a little closer to get happiness. I wonder if I can elevate the road to attach it to happiness. The answer seems to be no. Very interesting. So elevated roads don't count? That's weird. You need a road on the ground. Huh. Well. Hey, Wally, how's it going? Good to see ya. Well, we'll just... First of all, we want this to be farming, but I need another farm and a pasture, so we'll get that going. Yeah, have you played it a lot? It's a pretty sweet game. Very different in good ways, I feel like. So we want... Yeah, hold on. I'm doing this first. Farming. Okay, so I just need a pasture built up here so I can turn this into a farming specialty. And now here's the interesting part. We can't upgrade the town center unless we have houses that are leveled up. So what I have to do is actually move houses over here. Oh, nice. Yeah, the campaigns are fun. I had one little issue with the campaigns because it got a little annoying to rebuild the initial stuff every time, because when you start a new campaign level, it gives you a really crappy starter base, and then it unlocks the next tech level, it was really fun, but every time I started a new campaign map, I was like groaning inside. Okay, so I'm going to move these houses over here. And then they won't be as happy anymore because they're going to use up all their items. But that provides, you know, whatever, 80 levels, or I think those are all level 8, to this guy, so I can upgrade him to level 5. And the reason level 5 is important is with the lower tier town specialties, it's 20% per level. So I actually double... my output rate here. I get 100% output chance on all my farms. So that's what's going to make this an awesome farming and pasturing community. And the other nice thing is obviously level 5 gives me a much wider radius to work with. So that's the long-term plan for up there. I do need to replace all these houses now. I've got plenty of house capacity. I could even build 10 more on top of this, but I don't think I need that right now. The other cool part is I still get the population from those level 8 houses, even though the happiness will go down. They'll still be improving my population quite a bit. Because they don't ever unlevel themselves. So the happiness will just decrease eventually. And, you know, I could give them some basic resources for some easy happiness, but I don't really need to. I'm swimming in extra population and coins and all that right now, so we're fine. Alright, so now we want to plant the carrots, potatoes, and tomatoes. Let's see, I forget how many of each we had. I probably don't even need this many. But... so 6x4 for carrots, then this would be 6x4, and then this would be 6x... okay, so we can do 7x4 then for each one. So that's carrots, tomato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then potatoes, 7. And there you have it. And then we need some water. I'm going to need a bunch of wells somewhere. I don't know. I'll just put some here for now. Okay, so that'll be a nice stream of water. Oh, I already had water, apparently. Well, it'll be nice to have 2. Because eventually we'll use more than that, but that's fine. Okay, so that'll all get watered up. Eventually I'll get fertilizer going, I think. Nebuchadnezzar, no, I haven't. Isn't that the new game that's kind of like the old Sierra games? Like Caesar and... can't remember the names of all of them. Yeah, I want to try that. I like that type of game. And it just gives me the nostalgia, which is always a good thing. Alright, so we got all that going on. The farming specialty... it doubles milk. I guess that's not, that's just an animal product. So it only doubles the base raw products. So I don't really need to put a kitchen here. I could. What are all the specialties here? Processing does double the juices, and it doubles animal feed and flour. That's kind of annoying, actually, because if you wanted the perfect farming community, you'd end up mixing processing. What's commerce do? Oh, it doubles the speed items are consumed by houses. Industry, obviously. Artistry, some more cooking things. Oh, you can double the stews? That's interesting. So yeah, I mean, long term, you'd want to separate out all your town specialties and connect them with trains. Oh, Wally, that's a great idea. I need to add that game to my my back burner list of games to play this summer when I have some more time. Okay, we'll just spend thousands of red coins. I don't care. I've got the coins. We'll make a nice little cliff here. Alright, so I'll just move the kitchen further down so it's a bit more out of the way. Oh, and we're gonna need fuel for it, which is kind of annoying because there's no coal nearby. But wood works fine as fuel. So we'll just get some wood going. And then, I don't know how much we'll need. Maybe 1 per second should be enough. And then we've got veggie stew. It's a 90-second consumption, so I'm needing close to 1 per second. But yeah, that's still only half a log per second. Okay, and then I'll need a bunch of these. Carrots, potatoes, tomatoes. And get those attached. Okay, that's all good. Alright, there we go. And the growing is actually completing. So that should get us a bunch of veggie stews. And then we'll have to get that attached to a road here. We're just going to go over that farm field. And then we need a food market over here. And I think I'm happy with a conveyor belt. It'll be a long one, but that's fine. Let's see. What the heck? That's not what we want. Sheesh. Okay. Did that work properly? Oh no, there's a hill here. Okay. Let's flatten that out. Otherwise, that will wreak havoc on all this stuff. EZF. Flatten. Oh, you can even fill in the water. It's interesting. Down first, then left. There we go. Alright, that'll be our food market that sells all the things we make up here. And then we said we're going to need close to 1 per second, so that's more than 1 per second right there. I could save workers and just use yellow coins. This is all yellow coin positive. I could literally just use... Oh, you have to have at least 1 worker, okay. But I could use pure yellow coins if I really wanted to. And then as far as this, we need 9 work units to make 2 veggie stews. And we need 1 veggie stew per second. That'll get us up to 90 houses. So then 9 work units gets us double what we need. So we only need 4.5 work units per second here. So literally 3 workers. Alright. That's awesome. And then the metal conveyor can handle about 1.5 per second, if I'm remembering correctly. Slightly less. No, sorry. 1.75? I did all the math myself, calculated it, and I still can't remember what it was. So I know it was 0.75 for wood, 1.25 for cloth. It was slightly less than 2 for metal conveyors, I think is what it was. It was just under 2 per second. And then I think magic is just under 3. It's unfortunate because it's not quite exactsies, but it's close. Now, why are we slowing down on wheel production here? Looks like we don't have enough input iron. Oh, it is a transfer rate that we can improve with some more metal conveyors here. And then I can also add in a few more red coins. Make this go a bit faster. I am wealthy with red coins. Alright, so I need to keep working on the magic stuff. That was all just so I can get rid of this. Here, we can just delete everything. Control X. Get rid of all you guys. Delete you, delete you, delete you. Okay, much better. So now I have some more space for the magic stuff. We want the... What am I doing? Oh, yeah. The research. So, EVW, Mage Tower. So we're going to want a Mage Tower. I don't know exactly where, but I'm going to call it there. So then I can have another road here. And he's going to be making magical knowledge tomes, which needs books, crystals, and cloaks. We already got the cloaks going at the end of last episode. Here. I should probably add a steam booster. Steam boosters, wherever steam boosters can be added. Just kind of go along the road. I like putting pipes under the roads. It feels natural. It kind of makes me feel like I'm playing SimCity or City Skylines or something. Okay, so cloaks and books. Books are the main problem. You need so many books in this game. It's ridiculous. And I'm making a bunch. Yeah, the underground pipes are great. Where am I making books again? Oh, up here. I think. Yeah. You know, at this point, we probably don't need to be selling paper. That was mostly just for happiness. I guess that's fine. No reason to undo it. Huh. It looks like we have extra books, though. So what I might do... I'm going to move the schoolhouse over a bit. And I will use... metal conveyors here. And then I can do a barn up here for books. I don't know if that's enough, actually. I'm going to add a second layer here. There we go. Booktown. Okay, and then we're going to want definite feeding of books to the school, just for happiness. And then hopefully we can make books faster than we use them, I guess is the question. Paper, output rate limited. We will make that much higher. Hopefully that's enough. We can also do a steam booster if we need more. How many books do we consume per second? See, the problem is books get consumed quickly. I actually wish you could change a setting on all of these sales. This would be a really great quality of life update for the game if you could say provide happiness only, and then it wouldn't give people another book until their happiness is about to run out. Because I really don't care about the research points. I have 200,000 research points. What I care about is the happiness, but unfortunately, unless you manually limit the rate, which I guess we can try to do. I mean, let's do some basic math here. We've got 70 houses. The total duration for consumption and happiness, because consumption also provides happiness, and then the happiness timer starts when consumption's done, so that's 140 seconds. So I only need one book every 2 seconds to make everyone happy. Even with 10 more houses, or I actually only have 60 houses this is providing to. So what I can do here is a weird trick called bad belts. So we're going to use a wooden conveyor belt here, and that will limit the throughput to 0.75 at the most. So that should keep everyone happy, but then I'll use less books. I could do the same trick with paper, actually, while I'm thinking about it. So paper is a 70-second time, so we only need about 1 per second for full happiness. Because remember, I only have 60 houses, 10 of them are up here. So that means 2 metal conveyors are for sure not necessary. And a cloth conveyor will provide slightly more than I need, but that's okay. So that'll save me some paper and stuff. Although my paper's a separate pathway anyway, so I might as well get some more experience points, I guess. We'll just do a metal conveyor. Because that's a separate workshop. They're not sharing paper anyway. And then the limiting rate here seems to be... these conveyors. For cloth. Alright, so that's lots and lots and lots of books. Now the question, as always, is caravans or conveyors to bring books over to here? Caravans or conveyors? Because we end up making all kinds of things here, but they all stem from this basic magical knowledge tome, level 1. Or no, there's the enchanted books. Where are enchanted? Oh, right. I forgot. That's a separate thing, too. Enchanted books are actually like the next tier of regular book, just providing normal points, which is really interesting. And I forget which category they are. Do those count as regular education? They do, yeah. Oh, crap. I didn't know that. I've been a dummy the whole time. The industrial and natural knowledge tomes also count towards the happiness for this. And even my level 8 houses can only have 3 education. So I actually don't need these books to be sold right here. I'll keep the paper just in case. But since we're selling the industrial tomes, we don't need the other kind. Am I making books down here? What am I doing? Where are these books coming from? Oh yeah, I made a separate book production. I completely forgot about this. It would have been good to not forget about this. You should also hold until empty. You're making me stressed. All your frantic trips here. Okay. I wish I had remembered I had this. I could have used those. Alright, well, I'll just use caravans, I think, is the answer to my previous question. I'll use 2 caravans. Pick up books. Oh, wait, we need a silo over here for books. I never know how to do this. I always have so many ideas that conflict at the same time. Because sometimes I actually like to elevate a silo like that, and then build little pathways up to it. So that's one option, because then things can still go under it. But I think generally the silo in front is fine with elevated conveyors doing something like that. And then that way things can deliver to the silo on 3 sides. It only removes 1 delivery point for the mage tower, but you can get up to 4 conveyors, because you can do the archway trick, up to 4 conveyors of input. So I think that'll work. We will pick up books and drop off books. Let me do that. And then both of you need to have the hold until empty clause checked. Oh, that's not it. Wait, why is that? The heck? I broke something. That was really weird. I don't know what just happened. Pick up books. Drop off books. Tasks. Click. Hold until empty. Okay, there we go. Alright, there's all the books. And now we need crystals, which for now I'm just going to do a quick caravan trip. But we will use mana pipes for that here in a minute. And then we need coats, or cloaks, I guess they're called. And 1 per book. Feel like a conveyor will work fine for now. That's 1 book per second. Or 2 books per second. If we're making 2 cloaks per second, which is doubtful, actually. Yeah, the leather and cloth are going to be the limiting factor there. Okay, so there we go. Magical knowledge tomes are rolling. And now we want a school. School for that. I don't really know how I want to do this. Do I want the school right there? Feels a little bit in the way. We'll move it onto this side. And then I'll just do that. Okay. So there we go. Magic research points are accumulating. I can add that to my little tracker here. And we need 50 to get our mana transmission. I can get mechanical rails while I'm here. This is good stuff. This is good stuff, people. New research available. Yeah, it is. Mana transmission. So now we get the mana transmitters. And mana receivers. I actually don't totally understand why I might need those. I'll explain that in a second here, but first we need mana pipes on this guy. And I think I already set up, yeah, I already set up the steam pipe delivery, thinking ahead. You've never used them either, Wally? Yeah, that makes sense. Because you can just do the pipe connections, underground and overground, so you don't need the transmitters. So now this is for mana pipes. Mana pipes, input, storage. In fact, you need so many mana pipes for various things. I'm going to set those both to storage. Also, in interest of maximizing the rate here, we're going to go around. Now what did I do wrong? Mana pipe. These are mana pipes. I broke something, but what? So that needs to be mana brick. Item filter on the whole ball. Oh! I don't think I noticed that was a thing. Thanks, Kumari. And Wally. There it is. Okay, thank you guys. So that's apparently something I did. Not really thinking clearly. Okay, so now we have mana pipes, and mana pipes are great because they can transmit the mana crystals. So we're going to delete this little caravan, and now we can hit the mana pipe layer and get these all connected. I am going to do a mana crystal barn, or maybe just a silo. I feel like 100 is a lot. I'll just use a barn. And we're going to put it kind of out of the way. I don't know, up here maybe. So then crystals come out, and those go up into the barn. And we're going to upgrade that. So 800 mana crystals. You use a lot of crystals, so it seems crazy, but it's not. Because it'll just build up over time. And then this will be kind of our mana crystal out, and crystals will go into that mage tower now. And there you go. Mana crystals are flowing. Feels good. And what are you doing again? Wait, what the heck? Did I delete the wrong... I think I deleted the wrong caravan. What did I do? Did I delete one of the... I don't know what I deleted. Did I delete the one that was delivering something to here? Oops. Gosh dang it. Sometimes the UI in this game really bothers me. I was just trying to click on the silo, but if you're trying to click on a silo while you have a caravan selected, that gets really difficult. So now I killed this guy's task. I just wanted to find out if these are still working, and they are. Okay, so you need to go back to getting cut stone, though. And you need to wait until empty there. Okay. Well, I think... I don't know what I did, but I think we're okay. We'll catch it later, I'm sure. Train's still working properly, I assume. Looks like it. Still mining all sorts of mana shards, all sorts of coal. You know, it's interesting, the loading rate on these rail loaders could be a limiting factor at some point, so you could end up adding a second barn with a different train that stops by that loader, and then you can load two things at once. They're faster if you use a station. What? I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me that, Wally. That's actually really helpful. That actually makes a lot of sense. Does it tell you that, or is that just yet another thing in this game that you'll never know unless people tell you or you figure it out? It does say rapidly loads and unloads cargo from trains, so it kind of tells you if you pay attention, I guess, which I wasn't. Anyway, wow, these magical knowledge tomes are worth 2 happiness. That's crazy. We are really slow on the leather here. How can I speed up leather? Somehow, even after all of this, we're still too slow on the, whatchamacallit? The flour, the animal feed. Okay, and just because we can add yet another chute here, 4 chutes, that's 12 per second. Okay, so now water's the issue, which is kind of hilarious. So we need another couple wells. I think 4 wells pretty much gives you a fully saturated pipe. Pipes are around 6 per second. It's close, if it's not exactly. Yeah, stations do hold a crap load, for sure. Okay, so hopefully that's a little better for the leather. Could add some more yellow coins if we need it. Leather's just a lot of work units. So a farming specialty would be nice. I could make more leather up north. We're just going to max this out. I have lots of yellow coins. I don't know if this is maxed out. 8 per second. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. So we need the next tech level, which requires medical wraps. That is going to be a lot of work we don't have done. So let's see, medical wraps. I'm just going to assume I need another apothecary here. Medical wraps require the bandage turned into a poultice. So a bandage is just cloth. And then we add herbs to that to make a poultice. And then we add ointment and more cloth to make a medical wrap. And ointment is fish oil and herbs. So I can easily make more fish oil. That's pretty easy to do wherever, and put that underground. So really I just need linen and herbs. Is that right? Or cloth and herbs? Yeah, cloth and herbs is it, right? So ointment, medical wrap, bandit. You'll just make all of that. We'll bring in the fish oil from outside. We will max out the workers there. Yeah, the apothecary stuff being pipeable is very nice. Okay, so fish is an interesting one for sure. What's our happiness boost up to? Oh, we're actually down on happiness. Why is that? What did I lose? We were well above 1,000 before. Okay, we lost our water connection. No, I just never connected the water here. So that's 10 happiness. Small, but that matters. Hardware's doing pretty bad right now. We lost the gourmet. Something's wrong with my veggie stew. Oh gosh, because I'm a dingus. Yeah, piping ointment through a pipe doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm fine with it. This needs to be a tavern, not a food market. There we go. So that's where 120 happiness was going. That explains a lot of it. And then, yeah, basic medicine's not too great. And hardware, I could really pick it up if I started selling reinforced planks, but I need to make a whole separate area if I'm going to start selling all that stuff. I already have the extra pickaxes set up, which is actually not working. Why is this not working? What's going on right now? Did I never... Oh. I don't think I added the logic link, or I broke it at some point. Something was weird. It is indeed a pipe dream, Dave. Okay, there we go. So now my extra pickaxes are actually being sold. That's what we wanted. Hopefully that doesn't get too much in the way of other stuff. If it messes with my industry research points, that's not too big of a problem because I have 86,000. And selling pickaxes is a big deal. That's 2 happiness. So that should get our hardware back up for most people. And then clothing, eventually we'll have to improve that. I can just sell cotton. Maybe I should do that. Where's my radius extend to? We get down to here. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do... Where are you? Not here. General store. I'm just gonna add... What the heck did I just do? That's not right. There we go. Cotton. We're just gonna sell some cotton. Some very easy happiness points right there. And a few more red coins. I am a bit worried about the overall rate on all these if I'm constantly selling cotton. But we're not selling as many books anymore, so that's probably fine. And bread. What's going on with bread? Oh, the fuel getter. I messed something up here. No, this is just out of coal. So we need our underground mining lair here. And we need to connect some some coal. So now we should be getting a bunch of coal again. Just want to click on the caravan. Now it says waiting for item. I guess this is going to have to back up, isn't it? Which is going to take quite a few seconds. Dang, okay, well that brought everything to a screeching halt. Good thing figured that out. I like that it makes it wiggle when it mines those. It's cool. Okay. Glad we fixed that. Back to the poultices thing. I need more fish is one of the things I was thinking. Which, I don't know, we can bring a road out to here and see what we can do. Yep, those both get happiness. Good deal, good deal. So 11 per second is almost 2 fish a second. And then we're just going to throw the medicine hut right here too. And you're going to go this way. Fish oil. Now the problem is I can't attach a fluid pipe to this guy. So what I'm going to have to do is go... Oh, it won't let me use page up and page down. That's very interesting. I can kind of mouse to the side of the building though to get that working. And then we go down a square. Will it let me go down a square? Maybe not. I think I just need a connector. Which is weird. You can't build... Oh, there's the circular connector. It's the none. So I can just build a connector there, and then a connector there, and then I think everything works happily. Yes, it does. Okay. So 2 of these are going to be about 2 fish a second. 2 fish a second needs about 10 work units. So this is all about right. For 2 fish oil a second. And then that fish oil comes up to here. And I think I actually just want to hook it up to the other fish oil one. Right? Because that's already all set up for the merging of things and all that. But first I'll provide it to this one. We'll do a priority like that. So it'll go straight and get used for the poultices, or the medical wraps. Also, these need to be metal. Okay, so fish oil's here. We need lots of herbs. Herbs are going to be a bit of an issue here. We're seeing. How many herbs do we even need? We need 4 for the ointment, 2 for the poultice. So that's a total of 6 herbs for a medical wrap. So a shoot is only 3 per second. So either 2 shoots, or I just get half of one of these per second. Half per second's fine, I think, actually. So I'll just do one shoot. Oh, look, we got to our happiness. All that fish oil, I guess, was enough. Now, I think with 2 squares, is that enough to go over the barn? Can't remember. Like, if that just goes down, does that end up going into the building? Wow, that barely works. Kind of looks like it shouldn't work, but it does. Okay, 2 squares is enough. Perfect. Alright, so herbs are in, fish oil's in, and now we just need cloth in. And we do have a cloth barn here that seems to be doing okay. We'll see if this is enough. Hold until empty. We only need 2 cloth for a whole thing, so that should be okay. Alright, there we go. Medical wraps, check. And then our apothecary is over here, so we will go ahead and get a little conveyor going for that. Bam. So that'll be a lot of blue coins. Those sell for 18 blue coins and even more happiness. Oh, wait, the work units here. Do we have enough? 8, 10, 4, 5. So that's 18, 22, 27 work units for 1 medical wrap. So I think we want half of 1 per second. Should be enough. Nice, Wally, back to work. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Not so much. Well, thanks for chatting and hanging out. So we just got another happiness level. We can get even more houses now. Sweet, sweet. And those still count as this category, just the regular medical supplies. But now we should have a lot of happiness on the medical supply end of things. So let's see, remedies still seem to be the issue right now. And that's because of herbs. And what are remedies even going into? What's down here? Oh, okay, so we're doing the tomes. Honestly, I could probably slow those down a bit. Natural tome level 2. Ah, no, we actually need the amount we have for the happiness we're at. We're still not even quite at 100%. Even with the rate. That is interesting. How is that not fast enough? 140 seconds. We only need half of one of these per second. And they only require 14 work units each. So yeah, this is the game's algorithm being bad. This is something that needs improving in the game. Because really, this percent should always be 100 right now. We're producing far more than enough to keep the happiness up. But the problem is, it'll sell the item to a house that still has, you know, if we look here... well, you can't see the background easily because the icon takes up the whole thing. But over here on the paper, for example, you can see the blue background is the happiness duration. And it should prioritize selling to houses that have the lowest happiness duration. And it might do that a little bit, but it definitely doesn't do it properly. If it did, we would have 100% here all the time, no matter what. But you can see it's dropping down to 98 sometimes. Now, it does prioritize the houses that have neither, so as soon as it drops down, that house is the next one to get it sold to. But it is kind of annoying that it fluctuates. Anyway. So what are we doing here? Oh yeah, tech level 7, alright. That's a perfect place to end the episode, I think. Oh. Yeah, the screenshot tool is kind of annoying. I didn't... Yeah. The screenshot tool in the game, by default, makes it... whatchamacallit? Well, first of all, it doesn't let you take your own screenshots, which sometimes I want to do, but it makes it all disappear. And then it makes its own file in its own folder, which I don't love. We stopped making crystals. What's going on here? Oh, that's what that one I deleted was. It was taking crystals from these buildings to this building. But we just need a mana pipe for that. So now we need an offshoot from the main row here. That was the hidden one I deleted earlier. We solved the mysterious case. Now what I'm also going to do is just another barn here of mana pipes. Because you need a lot. You end up moving, like, mana crystals and the other... Because mana pipes can also carry, whatchamacallit. They also carry these other crystals, the depleted and non-depleted elemental crystals. Oops. And so you end up going across the map with these things. So I'm going to just build up a stock of 800 mana pipes. And then it's the same with fluid pipes. I don't know, I'm going to need way more than 100 fluid pipes too. So over here where I'm making planks, I'm also going to make fluid pipes. And these need to be plank filtered. And then we'll do another barn on fluid pipes. And then that'll build up a stock of 800 fluid pipes over time, which is great. Yeah, that's fine. The reason you do 800 is so that you don't have to spend more workers, making the rate very high. Ooh, we got level 10 houses up here finally. Look at that. Crazy. In fact, these are all level 10. How did they get to level 10 so fast? I feel like I never saw a level 9 house. That's interesting. So let's see, what increases? They go up to 4 appreciated on hardware. They go up to 6 appreciated on gourmet food, 6 on magical medicine, 6 on magical knowledge, and then a bunch more on magical supplies and luxury. 4 more on supplies, 2 more on luxury. So the difference between a level 10 and 8 is pretty big on the higher tier stuff, but it's mostly the same for the lower tier. Just 1 more hardware. Yeah, so I think that's a perfect place to end the episode. We finished our tech level 7 requirements, and we've got, let's see, what kind of coin action do we got flowing in? 45 yellows, 38 reds, 14 blues flowing in. Those are all good numbers. We can easily get more of all of these, to be honest, if we need it. So, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.